Hi, beautiful friends. Happy Monday. So, you finished one juice a day journey, 10 days, and some of you learned how to make the juices, some of you already knew, but you got your juicers out and started making the juices. You went to the store and discovered different fruits and vegetables, and you were part of the group, with people that were doing the same thing. And this is the most amazing thing. One person supports another person. I'm so excited for you because a lot of the times throughout the 20 years of my journey of juicing, there were times when I didn't juice, but I got my consequences. I didn't eat healthy. There were some months or even year where I didn't drink my juice. I was lazy. I thought that I'm okay. I'm feeling fine right now. Uh, but the result of it was that I became more sluggish. My symptoms came back of my pain in my body. I started gaining some weight. I didn't gain weight until I was 40. I'm 47 right now. But after 40, your metabolism slows down. And so I noticed that I started gaining some weight. So I'm like, oh my God, I need to jump on my, on my juicing and on my healthy diet. I didn't eat, your regular American food per se, like pop or pizza or, like fries, burgers, any of that. I've been off that for a really, really long time. But I was guilty of getting some sweets or eating late at night, even though it's a healthy food, and not juicing, not getting the nutrients that I needed. And that's the most important thing for me and for all of you, right? Because if we don't have enough nutrients in our body, vitamins, minerals, and those essential nutrients, that we crave more food. Because what happens if we eat empty calories like white rice, like bread, um, just different like fries and pop and pizza. And we don't notice it. We think, well, I'm just gonna eat it once, or I'm gonna eat it maybe twice. But what happens is we don't notice what we do. We're not conscious of what we put in our body, and so that happened to me too. I'm thinking that I'm eating only one candy, but I eat like five. And I'm thinking that I ate at night only once or two times, but I ate like for the whole week. And it happens to all of us. To me, honestly, it happens in the winter time, especially because in the summer, I'm very conscious. It's warm outside. I get a lot of nutrients from the sun, from being outside. But in the winter time, I'm getting kind of sluggish and not a lot of sun. I don't want to go outside, exercise. And so this is a really important for me and for all of us to understand how in the winter we have to take care of ourselves, and how we consciously need to remember and know and notice what we put in our body. And so one of the things that is helpful to me is to recognize that my body is my temple, and I get to take care of my body. Not my mom, not my dad, not my husband, not my kids, not my doctor. They don't get to take care of my body. I do. And a long time ago, I thought, oh, well, I got sick. I have to go to the doctor, right? I tried to do something didn't work. And the doctors really can't do anything at a certain point. Yeah, they give you a bunch of pills that would help maybe 20, 30%, but then the rest of the percentage will add to toxifying my body. It adds more toxins to my body. And so now I'm sick, plus I have even more toxins, and this medication doesn't even help. And so I had to shift my perspective, right? I have to shift my perspective of, okay, so, oh, I have a sun going. I'm going to put it right here. I had to shift my perspective on how am I taking care of my body. It's my responsibility, and I get to choose. So one of the key things that I always follow, I remember that my body is my temple. And so my soul lives in my body. And if I don't take care of it, my soul will not have a place to live. So my body's gonna start deteriorating faster. I'm gonna get sick faster, and no energy, and vice versa. And so if I, this is a love, right? It's a form of love towards myself. I worked with a lot of people with addictions, and they ask me, how do I forgive myself? How do I love myself? And I say, I had the same question when I was quitting drugs and alcohol for the first time, and I'm like, well, it's a form of love when we start taking care of our body consciously, right? So if I choose to smoke, that means I don't love myself. I just, say, well, whatever happens to my body happens to my body. If I choose to eat this box of candy, I don't love my body. If I choose to eat that hamburger that I know it's not good for me, if I choose to drink that pop and I know it's not good for me, fried food, then I don't love my body. That means I'm choosing hate towards my body versus love. And so this is where we start consciously. And of course, we're going to make mistakes. So, of course, I'm not saying that never, never, never eat that stuff. Yeah. But making the choices is so important, right? So, developing this love towards myself. A lot of the times I tell a story, right? When you go outside, there's a story, a little puppy, okay, a little doggy, right? When you pretend that you go outside and you see it's raining, it's cold, it's raining, and it's just like storm, and it's like nasty outside, and you see a little doggy standing in the middle of the street, and it's shaking, and it's hungry, and it's making a noise, and I ask you, what would you do? What would you do? And a lot of people answer, of course they answer, I would pick it up, and I would feed it, and I would hug, and I would love it, like warm it up, and so you would do this to a little doggy, right? And then the next question is, but what do you do to yourself? When you're cold, when you're crying, when you don't feel good, when your body's aching, when you don't feel, enough energy, and it seems like it's raining every day because we're depressed, what do? We make it even worse. We put the food in our body that doesn't belong there. We don't reach out to ask for help. We just put ourselves even more down, punishing ourselves. Oh, I did this, so therefore I might suffer. And so I had to do a lot of soul searching and understanding that this is my responsibility. And if I want to live a healthy, productive, beautiful life in the future, not only right now, but in the future too, because I invest today in my future, then I get to work hard. And honestly, it's not that bad, right? Once you learn the routine and making one juice a day and make it at night or in the morning, make a smoothie sometimes when you don't have time, choosing this carrot versus, fries, and choosing the salad versus fried chicken, and, stuff like that. And so it's all about choices. And so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is, you finish this beautiful journey, right? 10 days of juicing, and you learn that there are a lot of foods you haven't tried. You feel good. You start going to the bathroom regularly. You have more energy. You're excited about your life. You're like, oh my God, I can do this. And then 10 days over, right? It's a 10-day challenge. But they're like, well, you continue for a couple of days. And I'm like, what am I going to do next? Well, guess what? You continue. But I understand that a lot of the times we slip through the cracks and like, today I didn't do it, and then tomorrow I didn't make my juice, and then next thing you know, you're already eating how I used to eat at night, and eating not the food you're supposed to eat. So how do you stay on the track, right? How do you stay in touch with your body? How do you stay in touch with your desires, your goals, your vision? Like, I want to live a healthy life. Number one, number one is making priority your health. Making your health is your priority. And I'll tell you why. And not just saying that, but really doing it. So you arrange your life around your health, not other things. You don't arrange, your health around other things, because honestly, you're never going to get to your health. If you arrange it around work, around busyness, around watching TV, around looking at your phone, around, I don't know, all the busy life, right? So make your health is your priority. Say, I choose to take care of my health every single day. Everything else comes next. Why? Because when we are 60, 70, 80 years old, if you're in a good health right now, great. But if you're not, and a lot of you not, or if you gain some extra pounds and they don't go away, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to go away just because you want them to go away, right? Your health's not going to get better just because you want it to get better. We need to put it a priority. And so the more we toxify our body with foods that don't work as detoxification, majority of them are fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, a lot of great clean water, herbal teas. If your food is not majority of that, then guess what? You put more toxins in your body, and your body accumulates those toxins, right? And so if you don't put your health as your priority, eventually year after year after year, you're gonna get sicker, or you're gonna get more weight, or you're gonna feel more sluggish. And all a bunch of other stuff comes with it. You're gonna look older, you're gonna have bags under your eyes, tired, you're not gonna feel like you're excited about life, and no. So this is number one, make it your priority. Number two, remember, don't get lazy on your body. You know how do we get lazy? Oh my God, I don't want to do it. Hey, great. Sometimes we don't want to make the juice. Guess what? It's a miracle. It's amazing, because a lot of people in a lot of stores start making juices for us. It's amazing. Plus, we can make smoothie. It's the easiest. You get your blender, put whatever ingredients you have, kale, celery, apple, carrot, banana, done. Put some water and ice, you're done. We don't have time for laziness to our body, right? We have a lot of time to scroll through the phone and watch movies and stay at work or overtime, and thinking, oh, I'm gonna get to that maybe next year, maybe tomorrow. If you're gonna get lazy on your body's gonna get lazy on you. I'm gonna repeat this. If you're gonna get lazy on your body's gonna get lazy on you. And it happened to a lot of people. I had several clients that gained a lot of weight, and it was so hard to take it down, so hard. So start now. And if you mess up, if you make a mistake, get up and do it again. Do that one juice a day. Just make it a priority. Number three, remember that one juice a day has all the nutrients that you need. Let's say you didn't plan on good eating habits today, right? Where you're running out the door. Let's say that. You don't have vegetables on your plate. You just, scrambling whatever you have, right? Remember, if you have one juice a day, you get all the nutrients and all the vitamins in one glass, 16 hours. One glass. And you're gonna be okay for the day because you know you got your vitamins, you got your minerals, you got your liquid, and it has a lot of healing properties. So you detoxifying your body. Even if you ate something bad last night, you detoxifying your body. Okay? Number 4, make one day a week your fasting day. Or you can call it feasting day. A lot of the people in vegan community, they call it feast. When we don't fast, but we feast. We basically celebrate, our body celebrates itself from eating all the food. One day. So you drink only juices, water, liquids. If you get some hungry at night, some cravings, you can eat an apple. Just make it one day. Preferably 2, but 1 will do. So what would do, it would take down already your desires to eat more. It would shrink your stomach a little bit, and your taste buds will go down to the previous taste, right? So you're not gonna crave more food. For example, if you eat a lot of chips, salty chips, your taste buds already got used to them. So they're not gonna want regular apple or regular cucumber. They want something salty. They want something spicy. They want something like gonna put you on fire. So when you make one day a week, feasting day, or 2 days a week, feasting days, your taste buds gonna go down, and you're gonna crave that apple, that juice, that cucumber. You're gonna crave something normal, regular, organic, nutritious food. All right. And number 5, remember that moving around and looking at other places, like on Facebook, in the group, watching YouTube, get a book, be curious what people are doing, what other dishes or what other vitamins and nutrients and minerals you can buy. Be inspired, right? So get inspired by other people. Follow the person on Instagram that has a lot of great tips. Sign up in a group, in a Facebook group. There's a lot of them, that eat vegan, vegetarian, juicing, eat healthy, not necessarily vegan, vegetarian, but healthy, clean food, right? Clean eating, we call it. When we don't eat any processed food. We just eat clean food, whatever we cook, or a lot of times we buy really good food in the restaurants or stores. So get inspired every day. Because honestly, guys, you inspire me. You inspire me by continue doing my journey. Continue to drink that one juice a day. Continue to eat healthy. Continue to exercise. Because when I'm talking to you, I'm inspired myself. And so without inspiration, we kind of lose that focus, right? If you notice that, I lose the focus without inspiration. Yesterday, I was talking to my friend. She's a great coach, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm depressed because of the winter, or I just don't want to do this anymore. She's like, well, honestly, you might feel like that, but you start getting your juices flowing and inspiration when you're doing something, right? When you're doing something. And so while talking to you, I'm talking to myself. And so while talking to other people about your journey, post it on Facebook. Post it on Instagram. Talk about it to other people, what you've been doing, what you've been juicing. And so share. And if some people gonna say, no, it's not for me, that's fine. You're doing it for you. You're doing it for your health. You're doing it for you, for your children, for your grandchildren, for your family members, and you're doing it for your heart. Okay? I'm literally, and like your heart doesn't like cholesterol. Okay? Your heart doesn't like being fat. Your heart doesn't like being sluggish, and your heart doesn't like being unloved. So do it for you, so you can have a great, satisfied, amazing life. So I talked a lot already, and the most important thing is This is all about being conscious with yourself, with the world, and choosing to be your best self. And that's all we do. That's all we can do. Every moment, every day, we choose to either grab that cupcake or grab that celery, carrot, beet, and apple juice. Now, I wanted to tell you that we are starting juice feasting. You can say juice fasting, juice feasting in January. Some of the guys already signed up. Some people want to start on January 4th. I was thinking maybe to start another group on January 15th. If you're interested, let me know. We're gonna do a solid spiritual cleanse with drinking only liquids. I recommend doing it every year, at least 21 days. I recommend highly 30 days. And cleanse your body and pray and meditate and do some movement and do some healing. So if you're interested, guys, please let me know, and we'll connect and we get on this beautiful journey. Love to all of you. Have a beautiful day.